Okay, here I am. I'm back. Today I'm going to talk about Mysterio, character in my Peter's Web fan film series, which you can watch all the episodes by looking up the channel Draken182, D-R-A-K-E-N, the number's 182. Mysterio was very hard to get that costume together. So let's talk costume, and then we'll talk everything else. I'll just riff like I've been doing and just throw out different scenarios and kind of just every adventure I can remember, and a little story behind that character. So how did I do the costume? So the costume, the body part was easy because it was just one of those green bodysuits, spandex. Very simple. Got a marker, drew all the lines. Just easy, just all the way down, cross, everywhere. I remember his gloves were a combination of dishwashing gloves and cardboard. So it all had to be a gold metallic color, so I got metallic gold, like shiny gold spray paint. Spray painted the gloves. After that, I had to make, because his gloves look like cardboard blocks, rectangles almost, and then there's a glove. I didn't know how to get something like that together, so just got the glove, figured I'll just slip my arm into this hollow cardboard arm thing that kind of gets a little bigger towards the end. Yeah, spray painted that, just got cardboard, cut it, folded it, super glue, spray painted it, got a marker, drew the eyes and all the crazy designs that are all over that. So that's the gloves, the helmet, the fishbowl type head. That was actually a Jack-in-the-Box Halloween mask, or a Jack-in-the-Box, the hamburger place. If you put it on, it would look just like the Jack-in-the-Box, the boom, the little eyes, the happy face, and it had a little hat, so I popped off the hat. Had to turn it around, so then it looked like a globe, because it was very hard finding a complete round sphere. Everything I can find had a flat top, like it was a bowl, that you set on the table. So boom, flipped it around. It was pretty wobbly. So I had to but I figured, as long as it stays still in certain shots, whatever. That's why there's not too much movement with Mysterio. It'd be okay. So that's the gloves, the fishbowl. Couldn't see out of it, obviously. So that was hard to deal with. Now let's talk about the cape and the square structure that goes around, because it's almost like a weird... I don't even know how to describe it. I just went off of what it looked like in the comic book. So hard to work with. Cardboard, same thing as I did these, glued them, spray painted them. So I had to take a giant cape, or basically a huge piece of golden cardboard. Had to take that. I had to get the cardboard inside of it, so got the structure. It almost looked like the structure of like a toilet seat. After you put up the initial seat, it looked like that. Had to somehow get the fabric all in there, glue it, staple it, whatever I had to do to get it stuck. Then you had this crazy cape. I had had to have the eyes. So remember, for the eyes, I did the sticky Velcro, just popped on the eyes. They would fall off here and there. That was really annoying. But yeah, that, I wouldn't say it was as bad as the Goblin, but I have footage somewhere of me just completely flipping out. Because what you would think was the easiest scene was actually such a hard thing to do. When it just shows him about this big in the screen. Here's the fishbowl, you see the cape, and basically when you just see that he's manipulating Spider Guy and he's doing something, and it's just like a close-up while he's saying something. And it's even like the scene where he's just like there on the TV screen when he's announcing to New York that he's you know, gonna blow up the city unless Spider Guy shows up. That was such a hard scene because I needed some smoke. I needed the light to be right on me. I had no help that day. I needed to get it done. So the smoke machine, I had a foot trigger. So it was almost like a pedal. If I step on that, the smoke machine would get going. So I got lights, I got smoke machine, I'm hitting record. I'm doing everything, anything and everything that's going on. It has to do with my control. I can't see, so I'm just, you know, I have to start the shot, my foot on the thing, you know, find the button on the camera. Smoke. Is it coming out yet? It's not coming out. Okay, there it goes. Boom, record, boom. Trying to stand there. The stupid shoulder toilet seat cardboard infrastructure thing that I made is starting to come down. The mask, oh gosh. I threw the fishbowl quite a few times. It was just plastic, so it would break completely in half. So I'd have to glue it back together, put some tape around the front, or since it was flipped, the face part that you weren't seeing. So that's the costume. Very tough to work with. Just a night. I guess you could say it was a nightmare. Just completely Jimmy rigged. Just sucks. I think it looked pretty good on camera though. I think it looked all right. It looked actually kind of under control, but it was not. It was not, definitely. To film a lot of the scenes for him when he's like in the warehouse and he's first fighting Spider Guy, it was pretty cool. We had to. I found this warehouse, and it was still being built, and there were security guys, but they were asleep, like in a trailer. I didn't have any permission. I just knew that it was available. I guess to get into it, I was a personal trainer for a company, and they were building a big warehouse structure. And then I heard them talking about, oh yeah, we have this warehouse being built, this and that. Yeah, we're trying to get this. And I was just like, warehouse. And I didn't feel like I was tight enough with them. Like, I didn't want to mix my business as a personal trainer with, hey, is it okay if I stop by tonight like at 11 and we film some stuff, maybe some fight scenes, some dangerous, you know. They would have to have a person there. It's just, I didn't want to deal with it. So we just went in. It was locked, all this and that. Like, oh man. But the back door was somehow open. I don't know why, but it was open. So we got in there. We were in there till probably 2 a.m., 2:30 a.m. filming stuff. Me and Richard, my buddy. Oh man, it was tough. It was tough to do all those scenes. I mean, every smoke machine shot. So now we're filming action shots. Like, to do those shots where Mysterio just poof and disappears when Spider Guy tries to swing and he misses, that was hard because basically, oh man, we had to, he would come up into the shot. I would have to act like I was about to, wait, how did I do that? Come up into the shot. Yeah, he would come up into the shot. I'd turn around, swing, and then stop right before I was going to hit him. I had to freeze. He would get out of the shot, go hit the smoke machine, get the smoke to start to come up, and then I would continue the punch. So then when I edited it, it looked like that moment where it went down, pressed the button, he's talking to me, this and that, and then we swing. It looks like it just, that all that hoopla never happened. It was just, I got a phone call. Well, that's Mysterio. That's all I can really think of for that guy. I'll be back next week. Don't forget to subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you next week. Okay, thank you. Bye. Dreamer Sports.